Hi, I'm Debbie. Today's word is options. How many options have you made today? Choices. You could choose to work in a place like this, or maybe your choice was to work in your office. You had a choice of what kind of clothes to wear, what kind of food to eat today, whether you took the bus to work or whether you drove your car. Lots of choices for all of us every single day. I recently was talking to a friend who was just back from vacation. They had chosen to go someplace nice and warm on vacation, and of course they had packed accordingly. Shorts, t-shirts, flip-flops. What they hadn't expected was the storm and the cold weather that it brought. So now they had a new choice, new options. Do they go to the store and buy warm clothes to deal with the cold? Do they stay in their hotel room for their whole vacation? Or do they just power through it, go on about all their fun choices that they already made, and just be cold? I know my grandchildren would have probably just powered through in their shorts. Maybe you're that way too. Do you have things planned out for your life? I know a lot of us start going to college with a certain plan that this is where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. And then after some training, maybe even they got graduated and started that job and realized, this is not really the choice, the option that I like. And you go back and get more education, change completely. Some I know have changed 180 degrees from one thing that they were going to do to something totally different. All of those choices are things that we have, especially here in the United States, that you can choose to not do whatever it was that you thought you were going to do, that you would love to do, to something else until you are satisfied that it's an option that you like. Years ago, my family was presented an option that I personally thought we didn't need. Fortunately, my husband had a better idea. We were presented with legal show, and at the time, I was like, why would we have an attorney all the time? We don't need an attorney all the time. The interesting things were my husband had a small business, contracts all the time. Sometimes the clients had contracts that we needed to review, and we read them and hoped we were signing okay or not. But having an attorney to review those contracts for us put somebody in our corner on our side, and that what made a big difference. We also had somebody on our side when businesses would overcharge us for services that either we didn't get or we didn't want, and couldn't get them to understand that we were done with their service. All those kind of things. It was great to have somebody that would walk you through the things that you needed to do. Another one that was a biggie for us was a will. We had wanted a will for many years and had no idea. So the freedom and to have the option to have our will written was just a great benefit for us. And then to be able to rewrite it as we had more children, change different homes, whatever that might be, was a big an option that we chose to use. Even just the idea of an option of making better choices every day. Things come up all the time, and they don't necessarily happen between 9 to 5 when normally you can call your attorney. That made a big power shift when my husband was in an accident at 7 o'clock at night. Being able to call an attorney right then and have them actually on the phone in less than 5 minutes was priceless. Great benefit, great a shift in our whole mindset and our confidence. That gave peace of mind that didn't cost us an arm and a leg. We had options that we hadn't had before. This benefit was cost less than a couple of hours of daycare, less than a couple of pizzas, less than the price of fixing your smartphone. For that small monthly fee, we had a whole team of experienced attorneys that we could call to be on our side to walk us through whatever we might face. And amazingly, life happens all the time. You have options. You can open the app and you can request a callback at a specific time with a specific need. Or, in our case, when that emergency happened, we could actually pick up our phone and call the law firm to have help through it. Sometimes unexpected things happen. Having that option to be able to have it already in place can be priceless. Your life is full of options as well. Having the right options means that you can make better choices. You can live empowered. You can live prepared. So when life happens, you have a roadmap and not a scavenger hunt. I'm Debbie Miller with Legal Shield and ID Shield. If you would like to be able to get a roadmap for your life, let's talk. Thank you.